The fudge you doing? Hey guys, D-Field here, bringing you another episode of Minecraft Prison, and today, thank you guys so much for all the support that you guys gave to the first video. If you guys could go ahead, right before this video even starts, hit that like button really quickly, guys. It does show support to the series and gives me more motivation to record more of these prison life tips for all of you guys who are enjoying this series so far. So thank you guys. I'm going to be continuing this series, as you guys have seen. You guys just seem to have given it such a huge amount of support overall. So anyways, welcome back to Prison, guys. Another topic series that we have here on the channel for me to talk to you guys, and I talk about everything and almost everything that you guys actually do what is it called, that you guys suggest to me. But welcome back, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And the topic of the day, so I was looking and I was reading through every single one of the comment section of the last video, and you guys seem to have, you know, there was an overall consensus and an overall kind of just like people were just asking about high school. Basically, a lot of people were asking about high school tips, like just high school in general, like meeting people, meeting girls, saying hi to boys, like all of that good stuff. And I personally think that there is too much to talk about in one small simple video in terms of high school. So I think that my Minecraft life tips high school sort of talks are probably going to be separated into 2 or 3 different videos, but I'm going to be focusing on a couple of topics here today just to kind of keep the videos a little bit organized, and hopefully you guys can learn a little bit of something new. Now let's start from the beginning of high school. For those of you guys who were asking, since I did the college transition section on the last video, you guys were asking about little small tips on transitioning from middle school to high school. Now, me personally, guys, I honestly will tell you that middle school is almost, depending on how your school district is run, obviously, but I personally think that middle school is run almost the same way that high school is run. I just think that high school is on a much bigger scale. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that in most middle schools, you guys have, you know, a set number of classes per day that you guys go to, where you switch classrooms for language arts, or you switch classrooms for math or for English or whatever it may be. You guys are just, you know, moving throughout the school in order to get to your your next class. Now, high school is exactly the same. So for those of you guys who are kind of worried about that, in terms of just how am I going to find my classes in high school? It looks so big. The classes look so far away and blah, blah, blah. Guys, do not stress yourself out over that. It's honestly one of the most simplest things. Is once you know how to navigate yourselves throughout the school, obviously, just give yourself a couple of days. It's gonna take you a couple of days to kind of learn the school layout, and eventually you guys will have it memorized like the back of your hand, and it will literally just be fine. You're stressing yourself out over nothing. Like, do not worry about that. But honestly though, yeah, the middle school to high school transition is basically really simple. Both schools are basically the same thing. I just think that high school is a much larger scale in terms of maybe how many people there are per class or how many people there are in the hallways. Now, don't let that kind of fool you. Don't let that make you scared, I guess you could say. Just have it, and just make sure you know that, you know, it is very hard for me to give you guys overall tips on it, because I really do believe that high school and middle school are so closely related that it's not worth your trouble of trying to worry about it in order to kind of move on. But just trust me on this. If you guys are doing fine in middle school in terms of classes, in terms of just talking to people, you guys will do fine in high school. Like, for those of you guys who are super worried, just be outgoing, just be yourself. You'll be okay. Trust me, it's not hard whatsoever, guys. It's really, it's a simple transition. Just moving to a different school. It's literally all it is. Basically the same thing. Okay, that's all I wanted to talk to about that. A lot of you guys seem to worry about that. I don't know why you guys seem to worry about going from middle school to high school. There's nothing to worry about, guys. But anyways, the next topic in terms of high school that I wanted to talk about was just the general aspect of making new friends, and, you know, just kind of being able to meet new people now that you are at a new school. So as I said in the earlier portion, high school is just a huge, like, just a bigger version of middle school, where there are just more people, more kids, different people per class, and all of that good stuff. So what can you do to make new friends, guys? Honestly, just be yourself. Like, there's literally nothing you need to do. There's nothing you need to fake in order to kind of make it known or make it seem like you are, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to, you can just be yourself in terms of making new friends in high school, because there are a lot of other people, not just yourself. They might not show it as much as you do, but there are a lot of people out there in the current school that you guys are probably now attending in high school that are having the same problem as you are. They're probably worrying about making new friends because they're coming from a smaller middle school, or they're probably worried about starting up a conversation with somebody. So if you are the type of person who is very outgoing, I would tell you to kind of try to be that bridge between you and that other person, because obviously, yeah, there are going to be those people out there who are very shy and who are very scared to start a conversation with you. So, honestly, it's very, very difficult to kind of pinpoint who those people are. But, if you're the type of person who likes to be a little bit more outgoing than the average person, then, be that person to say hi to a new person and introduce yourselves. And, just, how it is. Like, when you're first meeting somebody, you might be a little bit apprehensive. You might be a little bit scared. You might even be a little bit nervous. But at the end of the day, all you got to do is literally introduce yourselves, and once you guys get to know each other, it's like you guys have known each other for your freaking entire lives, and you guys are just best friends. So just be that person, just be yourself. And if you're the type of person who doesn't really like to introduce themselves to people, then just kind of try to be open, you know what I'm saying? Because there are people out there who have the notion of kind of putting off this vibe that they do not want to talk to anybody at all. Now, if you are not that type of person who wants to kind of keep them to themselves, then you want to make sure that the vibe that you are kind of portraying is obviously a positive one, or is obviously a vibe that says, hey, I'm down to meet new people, but I'm just a little bit shy. Now, you guys probably might not know what I'm talking about right now, because obviously you guys might not know what sending out a positive vibe even means. Like, you don't know how to do it. You don't know if it's even possible, but honestly, just be yourself in a way that you are not off-putting to people. You are not like, don't be that person who like hides themselves off in a corner and like cuddles into a ball and just talks to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are people out there who do that and who are perfectly capable of or perfectly fine with doing that. But I mean, if you want to meet new people, you have to be a little bit more open yourself. So just think about it that way. In terms of, if you're the shy person trying to meet new friends, just be ready to be open, because obviously it takes a little while to get to know people, and sometimes it takes a little bit longer than others for you guys to actually finally get to know each other on a level where you are comfortable with one another. Now, quick tip. Now, if you guys are having trouble making friends, a lot of you guys probably in your school districts have after school activities. Now, me personally, guys, after school activities for me were probably one of the best parts of high school. Now, me personally, I went to I loved choir in high school. I was part of almost all the choir programs in high school just because I loved to sing, and that was like my thing. That's like what I love to do, and that is what I always just kind of that's just what I did. I just did choir in high school, right? So me personally, I met all of my best friends in high school through after school activities through choir. Now, obviously choir might not be for everybody, but there are other after school activities out there, whether it be math club, whether it be whatever it may be, sports, it may be like some science club, it may be some like journalism club, whatever it is. Find out what your interests are. You know what your interests are. Just find out what you're interested in and see if there's an after-school activity out there for you, because obviously the people who are going to be going to those things are going to have the same types of interests that you are. So it kind of just focuses and narrows down your potential set of friends, because obviously you guys already are enjoying the same thing together. So it's like a match made in heaven. Now, be that person who is super outgoing, guys, and honestly try to check out as much after school activities as you can. Now, you guys are probably like, wow, he's blabbering about after school activities, I don't have time to do that, blah blah. But honestly, if you are trying to make friends, if you are trying to be a little bit more outgoing and trying to have the best available fun, I guess you could say, that is possible to be had in high school, you're going to be doing after school activities anyway. It's literally like after school activities, sports, intramurals. Those are literally all, that's part of the high school like world. You know what I'm saying? Like, if people who do that stuff are like, they have an active social experience in high school, because you know, it's literally all it is. It's you interacting with the people who are interested in the same thing that you are. So just think about it that way, guys. Don't be so negative about it. Don't be so negative saying that, oh, I'm gonna go to one of these things and I'm gonna hate my life because I am not a cool person and no one's gonna talk to me. Guys, it's literally never the case. You probably are just you're psyching yourself out, and you need to just you need to just chill and relax and try to find an activity that you enjoy, so that you can hang out with people who are interested in the same thing that you are. So honestly, guys, let me go ahead and just recap this video really quickly. I don't want to drag this too long, because I could honestly talk about high school for 30, 40, 50 minutes, because there's so much to give you tips about, guys. But number one, if you guys are worried about, that transition from middle school into high school, guys, be yourself. You do not have to worry at all about trying to be someone that you are not. It's literally it's not hard at all, guys. It's very, very, very easy to make friends in high school, especially because a lot of the people are in the same boat that you are. They might not know everybody, you might not know everybody, but it takes one of you guys to take that step into introducing yourself to each other. So be that person, guys. Hopefully I can kind of convince you guys to do that today. And if you're not that type of person, just be open, be ready to converse, be ready to talk to as many people as you can. If you guys want to make the most amount of friends that you guys possibly can, it's really, really not that hard. And don't be scared, guys. Don't be scared to be yourself. There's nothing that you need to change in order to please anybody else. But guys, that is gonna bring it to the end of this first portion of the high school tips video. If you guys want more specific questions in regards to high school, make sure you guys leave it down in the comments below. And if you guys have any other topic recommendations for me, make sure you guys do also leave that comment down in the comment sections below. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is DField. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys later.